So as I mentioned in some of my previous reviews, Nike has dropped their new lineup for the running shoes. So it seems that these ones will in a way replace their old running shoes. So now in 2025 we're gonna have these three new categories. One of it will be the structure, one the Pegasus, and the last one the Vomero. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at the lower tier of the Vomero lineup. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like to really help out the channel. As I said earlier, in today's video we're gonna have a look at one of the latest releases coming from Nike, which since it's actually dropped, it also got the next one up from the same category, but we'll do the review for that in just a couple of days. Until then, we're gonna have a look at the lower tier coming from the Vomero lineup. So until then guys, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. So as usual, it will come in one of their regular boxes in this orange color, which will have this big Nike swoosh on top of the lid. Nothing special, so let's just go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this totally new redesigned pair of road running shoes. And this one will be the Nike Vomero 18. So as I said earlier guys, Nike has made three new categories for running shoes, and in today's video we're gonna have a look at the basic drop for the Vomero range. So this one is the Vomero 18, which dropped somewhere at the start of the year, I think end of February, for the retail price of £145. This one is already available in lots of colorways. Since then we also got the next level up for this one, which will be the Nike Vomero Plus, which as I said earlier I will drop the review in the next couple of days. Until then guys, we're gonna have a look at this new Nike Vomero 18, which at least comparing with the Nike Vomero 17, it's changed a lot. For this one we're gonna have some new mesh for the upper, no more plastics. We're also gonna have a very high midsole, which will contain the Zoom X and also the React X, making this one very comfortable. I would say that the price it's not bad either. It's just in between the new Nike Pegasus 41 and the Nike Pegasus Premium, which dropped very close to this one at the start of the year, but most definitely very different to the Nike Vomero 17, which dropped, if I'm not mistaken, last year or 2 years ago. So yeah, overall, first hand, I'm very impressed with this one guys. Even though the materials for this upper, at least in this color combination, don't look great, I feel that overall this one is a great addition for daily runs or just running errands, not necessarily for running. So yeah, if you want to go for this one guys, you know what you have to do, just follow the link in the description down below. So with that being said, let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this basic tier Nike Vomero 18. So starting for the top part guys, we're gonna have this mesh material in this black color, which I need to admit that doesn't feel too great, but at least comparing with the Vomero 17, it's a big improvement. So this one will have a mesh from the front to the back, and it will have this big holes at the top of the turbo section and also on the sides, where it's gonna reveal that underneath we're gonna have like a silver or gray mesh. Then on top of the turbo section we're also gonna have this fused material, which is also slightly reflective, and this one also have the Nike running lettering on the side. Then on the medial and lateral side we're also gonna have these Nike swooshes, which for this specific colorway they are not reflective. And then just above the Nike swoosh and also behind it, we're also gonna have some fused rubberized materials, which I need to admit that I don't think that they're for structure. These ones are actually quite thin. So finishing here at the back, we're also gonna have some felt material covering the heel section, which will also keep in place these reflective dots on each side and also just above this press down Nike swoosh. Then for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have this fuse material, which will keep in place this stitching, which will also keep in place this fly wire. We're also gonna have some punch out holes towards the top. So this lacing system will keep in place these black flagged laces, and underneath these laces we're gonna have this very breathable mesh for the lower part of the tongue, while for the top part we're gonna have a different mesh, which on top will also have this big rubberized material, which has written on top Run Vomero 18 alongside the swoosh, which will come in this silver color. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, this one will also have this gusseted tongue, which will have a decent amount of padding, nothing too much, but to be honest I think that this one is actually quite enough. Then for the rest of the shoe we're also gonna have this nice lining in this black color, which again will have a decent amount of padding but not too much. And also at the bottom, guys, we're gonna have this nice foam insole, which feels squishy enough. It's also quite thick as well. Nothing too special, but this one also have this arch support, and this one also have written at the heel section Vomero Nike running on one shoe, and on the left one it will have written Road, both coming in this gray color. So now, guys, we can go to this very impressive stack of midsole, which is very high. So this one comes in a full black colorway. It also have some very dark gray as well, but it's very noticeable. So even though this one has written here on the lateral side ZoomX, that's actually the React X material. As you can see here at the back, we're gonna have written ZoomX for the top part and React X for the lower part. Nevertheless, we're still gonna have some ZoomX as well, which is actually quite noticeable underfoot. So this one is actually quite different to Vomero 17. It's also very squishy. In a way it feels a bit heavy, but in the same time this midsole is actually quite high. The design is not bad at all, and it will be very similar to the Vomero Plus, which dropped around a month ago. So now we can actually finish with this rubber outsole in this black and gray color, which, as you can see, for the sides it will have this waffle pattern, which will be present also at the heel section, but we're gonna have a lot of this React X exposed in a lot of places, giving this one a bit of flexibility. In the midfoot and also at the heel section we're also gonna have more of this foam exposed alongside this curved section. We're also gonna have this Nike swoosh as well here on the medial side. So yeah, this one feels that it's actually gonna provide a very good grip. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny feet, for this one I went with a half size down, and I feel that this one fits me just fine. But I would say that if you have normal feet, you can just stay with your true to size, and just in case you have wide feet, most definitely you'll need to go with at least a half size up. So overall, guys, this release coming from Nike for the Vomero 18, which dropped at the start of the year, in my opinion it's actually a very good option on the market right now. Even though the new Vomero Plus just dropped last month, I feel that this one coming at a lower price, it will be quite good for casual wearing. Of course, this one is still, end of the day, a pair of road running shoes, but for sure a lot of people will go for these ones just for casual wearing. So I would say that for 145 pounds or around 150 US dollars, this one is quite a decent pair, which will have a good breathability and decent materials for the upper. The cushioning, it's not excessive, so I feel that this one is just fine. And of course, by having this React X and ZoomX material for this midsole, which is actually quite high, I feel that this one is very responsive and very comfortable underfoot. So overall, I would say that for the price that this one comes at, you are getting a great deal. Of course, you can just spend like 20-25 pounds more and go for the Vomero Plus, which just dropped a month ago. So yeah, if you want to go for this basic release for the Vomero range, I feel that having a lot of colorways already, it's easy to choose. If I'm not mistaken, quite soon it will also go on sale as well. In case you want to go for it, guys, as usual, just follow the link in the description down below. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this pair of Nike Vomero 18. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!